Hey, fellow YouTubers, JJ the Trucker coming to you from Pocatello Valley in Utah, northern Utah. Woo! Oh man, I'm just gonna start right off with the question of the week. Might even be question of the month. It's been from everybody. It's the same question. JJ, where are you? Or JJ, we missed the videos. Or JJ, how are you doing? What's going on? Oh man. I tell you, it's been a month, man. It has been a hectic few months. So yeah, my videos have been sparse, and I do apologize. I will get back to being regular, no doubt. So don't unsubscribe. Make sure you get those notifications. Get that notification bell turned on, because yeah, I'll definitely be back once things calm down a little bit. But there's been so much going on. Let's see, I did have a little bit of home time with my sister and brother-in-law. That was awesome. Got my truck worked on. Some other miscellaneous little things that needed to be done to this Peterbilt here. And then some issues started coming up with my grandmother. I'm her only living relative, and she's up there. She's up there in age. I mean, if y'all know how old I am, she's got to be pretty old. So, yeah, it's around that kind of time frame for her to start needing some help. So, I don't want to go into any details on what's going on or anything, but I'll respect her privacy, of course. So, but it needed, I needed to make an emergency trip down there to where she's at. Which is in Southern California, which is not trucker friendly, and she's in an especially non-trucker friendly part of Southern California. And so then, I took care of the basics there, saw her, took care of a few things. Everything seemed like it was all right. Left, more issues with the truck, had to go back up to Boise, get those issues fixed. Got to see my sister again, though. That was pretty cool. And then back out on the road. As soon as I get all the way to Florida, I did have a fantastic load. They had actually had me picking up some apples from Washington State and delivering them in southern Florida. Wow, that was a freaking long trip. That was the longest trip I've done. It was the highest paying load I've taken. It was amazing, and it had enough extra time on it for me to stop in Boise to get the truck worked on and get in a 34-hour reset, so that I had the hours to actually make it all the way down to southern Florida with no problem. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. But of course, as soon as I am I'm actually 2 days away from southern Florida, and I get called for more things going on with my grandma. So now I got to be routed back. It wasn't emergency stuff to where I had to drop everything and go, but stuff that needed to be taken care of and dealt with. So had to be routed all the way back. And these loads, other than that Florida load, which had enough time for my 34, which I was busy there, and even since I took the 34, I was busy the rest of the trip. I mean, these were, drive 11 hours and stop for 10 hours. Drive 11 hours, stop for 10 hours. Picked up in the evening, had to deliver early in the morning, lose 3 hours in time zone changes and all that stuff. Man, it was, and that's what these loads have been. We have been busy here at Prime. I honestly don't know if all the other companies are as busy as we are. I'm assuming they are, but trucking right now is just busy. The economy is really picking up, and we're just slammed. I've not been waiting for any loads. I'm always getting a pre-plan with my next load, before I make delivery. And there's some loads that have been kind of like average pay or just average. I've actually turned those down and gotten better loads, like immediately. We've got so many loads. Man, now is the time to come into trucking, I tell you. Whew, it's busy. We need drivers. We need them. We got the trucks now. We got training reduced from, it used to be 50,000 miles. Now it's back down to 35,000 like it used to be. Come on in. Water's great. It really is. My pay has been phenomenal. Even with this time off, and I've taken a lot of time off this year with the truck issues. I just spent a week with my grandmother taking care of stuff. Just visited my mom yesterday for Mother's Day. My mom and my sister, because they're together. I went through Boise again. I've taken quite a bit of time off. More time in these last, more time this year than I did all of last year combined. And including that time off, my average pay settlement is close to $2,000 a week, including the time off. That's an average. So, yeah, and that's after truck payment, after fuel payment, after permits payment, after all that kind of stuff, after all of the expenses, before taxes, before health insurance, before 401k. But I've been busy. Woo, very busy. So anyways, that's what's been going on with me. So yeah, I took a week off to take care of my grandmother and everything, and get things updated, legalities and all that kind of stuff. Boy, that was a pain. I didn't have the trailer with me, but I was bobtail, just had the truck. This place, especially this town that she lives in, the nearest truck stop is an hour and 15 minutes away. And they just do not like trucks. There's nowhere to park. You cannot go off of the truck route or else you'll get a ticket. You can't park in the street off of a truck route, even with all the other cars parked there. You'll get a ticket. I did get a ticket for that, of course. And all the truck route streets either say no parking or no parking from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. And I've been riding my bike as well every morning, and I pass by plenty of trucks at like 5 in the morning, riding my bike, getting that out of the way, and there are tickets. They are just ticket happy out there, especially with trucks. So yeah, I ended up having to get a hotel. Here I am, I'm living in my truck. I got everything I need in my truck, but nope, gotta get a hotel, gotta pay. And I can't just get like a little tiny motel, that where I can at least stay in my truck, because the little tiny motels don't have big enough parking lots to accommodate my Pete. So I had to stay at a Holiday Inn Express. That was not cheap, unfortunately. But at least I had a shower, I had a restroom, I had a place to park without getting a ticket, So it is what it is. My truck almost got towed too, because there was a parking lot across from where my grandmother is, and everybody's parked there. Most of the places are closed down because of COVID, or they're no longer in business. There's like 2 businesses there, big old parking lot, and so there's a lot of people just parked there because there's houses or apartments behind the place, next to the place. That's just where they park. But you park a truck there, nope. I came out just in time to see the guy the owner on the phone with the tow company, and he had put these big old orange violation stickers all over my windows. Man, this place hates trucks. That's all right. I managed. I just left my truck at the hotel, and got rides or Ubers or Lyft. I actually prefer Lyft, but Uber's good too. Rode my bike a lot. So I got a bike. I haven't shared you guys pictures of the bike yet, but yep, I got a bike because, man, I've gained so much weight. That is one major downside of trucking, I will say. It is easy to gain weight out here, easy to be unhealthy. There's so much good food in this country. Oh, man, there's so much good food, and I'm a foodie. I love food. I love trying new foods. I love barbecue. I love all the unhealthy foods. But of course, that's not good. And then I'm sitting on my butt 11 hours a day, not exercising. So, yeah, I went ahead and back on my diet, eating healthy again, eating really healthy. happy there. Got me a bike so I can, running was not always easy because there's a lot of places you can't really safely run, but you can safely ride a bike. So now I've got the option. If there's a place where I can run, I'll get out there and run. If there isn't, I've got the bike. I can trade off. I can ride the bike when I'm feeling like it. It's been doing pretty good. So yeah, I've already started seeing some weight loss, and it's not going too bad. So anyways, that's what's been going on with me, everybody. I know it's kind of a high-level overview, not a whole lot of detail in that, but I want to kind of keep it short. If I tried to detail out everything, it'd be ridiculous. But I am on another really, really good run. Picked it up in Oregon, and delivering to Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania, all the way almost to Jersey. So it's a really good long run. I love these long runs. These are the ones where I actually get some extra time, and this one I've got a little bit of extra time on because it's a drop and hook at the end. So thank goodness for that. Whew. A lot of them have been dropping hooks. Those are the ones usually you don't get a lot of time because you want to get there soon, but as early as you can. And this one, even with getting there early, I've got enough time to not have to do 11 hours a day. And my mom was visiting my sister in Boise, so as I mentioned, I got to see them both as I was passing through. I surprised them. They didn't even know I was coming, but I knew that they were there. So now the plan was I parked the truck behind a shopping center right next to my sister's house. And I'd already talked to my brother-in-law who said, yeah, we're eating dinner early and we're just going to stay at home. So I was like, all right. So I parked there and I'm eating dinner real quick. I was going to head on over. And then I started getting texts and phone calls from my mom and my sister. We see you. What are you doing? What's going on? So apparently they did change their mind, decided to go out to dinner, and they were driving and saw my truck. So they surprised me. Oh, man. So either way, it was a good surprise. We got to go out to eat dinner together. Great Mediterranean food over at Sophie's in Meridian, Idaho. Man, that place was good. Authentic Greek food. Oh man, on the other side of my family, my grandmother and great grandmother were Greek, and they made homemade Greek food. Oh, it was so good. Oh man. So yeah, this kind of reminded me of that. Anyways. I know I've been yapping. Man, there's so much to fill you in on. I'm going to try again to be more regular, but I'm going to be honest, just hang in there with me. Hang tough. I still have a lot of stuff to deal with my grandmother, a lot of legality stuff, trying to take care of stuff, and all that is a royal pain in the butt. It takes so many hours, phone calls, holding with all these companies. If I told you which companies she was with, for her bank and her power and her cable and all that stuff, you'd understand. But for her privacy, I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, anyways, that's been a level of stress right there. So, and just time, all that takes time. So, but hang in there with me. I will still be back. And I'll get back to being regular. Just it may take a little time. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got that notification bell on, so when I do get a new video out, you'll get that thing and you will be notified. All right, everybody, take care. Thanks again for all your guys' comments. I appreciate it. I will see you on the flip side.